Hello and welcome to this special video edition of FEJ Kitchen Excellence Week. I'm delighted to be joined today by Simon Lohse, Managing Director of Rationale UK, who's here to chat to me about the key trends in the cooking space at the moment and really discuss the importance of cooking platforms to commercial kitchen operations today. Hi there, Simon. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. It would be great to kick off by really getting your views on the significance of having the right cooking applications and cooking platforms in commercial kitchens today, particularly for multi-site operators.
Thank you, Andrew, and it's good to be here. I think the most important thing to recognise in selecting the correct cooking platform is that there is no one-size-fits-all approach. That's why we work strategically with our deal partners who are experts and are able to offer the correct advice to end users and operators. And together we're able then to take a very consultative approach to make sure we really fully understand the end users or operators' needs and requirements. And best suit the equipment to their operation and their menu while maintaining the flexibility that they require.
Obviously, we're making an investment into the cooking aspect of a commercial kitchen. It's a huge decision for any operator to make. What do you think are the most important considerations to bear in mind these days?
I think to make sure that the operation in the kitchen is future-proofed as far as is practicable. I think to make sure that they maximise the flexibility that they're able to get from the design of the kitchen, and obviously return on investment is a massive requirement. But to make sure that they can maximise the productivity, the efficiency, sustainability is a major consideration these days, and not only for the operator in terms of generating a profit, but actually more and more consumers are concerned that they are dining or supporting a business that is making sure that they take a sustainable approach. So using less energy, using less water, and getting a higher yield from the raw material product that the operators are using, all very, very important to operators these days.
How is Rationale's product range changing to meet the needs of operators as they evolve, and particularly as you mentioned there with that greater focus now on sustainability and efficiency and really just overall profitability in the kitchen?
Well, obviously we've recently launched. I hope everybody's aware. We've recently launched the iCombi range, and this week the iVario. So while Rationale is obviously well known as the global leader, having invented the combination oven back in the 1970s and continued to develop it, with the iVario and the iCombi and our connected cooking platform, we're really able to deliver those requirements and those needs. We continually bring more intelligence into the units, and we continually strive to produce better productivity using less energy, less water. So, if you take the iVario as an example, or the iCombi, we're delivering greater productivity, greater efficiency, but up to 40% saving in water, up to 40% saving in power, and up to 20% savings in yield. So we're really focused on delivering those benefits to our customer base.
Okay. Well, one of the really key trends in the cooking sector at the moment is around technology and the level of sophistication that is now built into the latest generation of cooking platforms. How greatly have you seen that evolve recently, and for you, what role does technology have to play in a cooking operation today?
I think it's more and more important the technology, as the technology increase, it brings simplicity to the operation. So it's not making the operation more complex, it's bringing simplicity, it's bringing efficiency, it's bringing savings. And it's the whole piece. It's not just the operation. You know, our Connected Cooking platform links with our service providers, for example. So it's the complete care package right the way through. Our automatic cleaning processes are all linked to that intelligence and that technology. We have the cooking paths that are able, and our iProduction Manager feature delivers, whether it's mise en place, whether it's the a la carte service, it delivers that ability to plan and develop menus and develop processes. I think going forward, it will become even more important, and I see that connectivity within the kitchen, not just at individual unit base or individual manufacturers base, but linking the whole kitchen production system together, right back to ordering of raw materials. So, you know, a system that recognizes how many people have reserved a table in the restaurant for this evening, that can plan the ordering of the raw materials and the butcher's order and the dry goods order. And that links right through as to what's taken out of the freezer, what's taken out of the fridge, what's put into the fridge, through to obviously the cooking platforms, which is my key interest, and even to how much chemical is going to be required for the dishwashing. So I think the whole thing will link up, and that makes it move towards a more just-in-time delivery system that we've seen in production and manufacturing for some time, coming more and more into commercial kitchen operations.
Okay, there are obviously some operators out there for whom simplicity is really the key asset, and for them, they may feel daunted by the prospect of, you know, the level of technology that's now involved in the latest generation of combi ovens. What would be your message to those kind of operators that essentially just want to tick the boxes in terms of consistency and simplicity?
Test it, try it, come and see it, and experience the simplicity that it delivers. We have regular, at the moment, online cooking demonstrations, and as lockdown is beginning to be released, our regional sales managers are available throughout the country to be able to, while maintaining social distancing, to be able to demonstrate the equipment. So come and see it, try it, test it. I say the same thing to operators who have a question on return on investment. You know, don't trust me necessarily. You can trust me, by the way, but don't trust me necessarily. Talk to our customers. Talk to people like Bath Hospital, where we put in recently a number of Vario cooking centres and combination ovens, and you know, within weeks they were reducing their butcher's order because of the increase in yield significantly, you know, by over 10% within weeks, and they recognised the saving in energy costs and in water and in time. So you know, the claims we make about the efficiency improvements that you can gain through having the right multifunctional equipment in your kitchen, talk to our customers, because they'll bear witness to it.
So as far as you're concerned, in terms of operators being able to truly measure return on investment, that's a very individual process that's going to be based on the merits of their own businesses.
That's why the claims we make are up to. But you know, the University of Zurich did a whole thesis, and this is available via our website, via the portal. It's an independent study, and that showed 34% saving in energy costs, over 20% saving in yield, and over 40% saving in water. So, you know, it does what it says on the tin, basically, and can deliver those benefits to end users and to operators.
Okay, and just lastly, Simon, as we've discussed just now, we've seen some incredible advances in cooking technology, particularly in terms of artificial intelligence, the whole connected cooking aspect, and really what ovens can do today. What's next? What does the future look like?
Well, as I mentioned, I think the connection of the whole kitchen and through to the front of house as well, I think will be key. I think it's a continuous development to meet needs, and obviously as a unique situation now, as operators are facing particular challenges to their operation as they reopen, as we come out of lockdown situation, and having to maintain social distancing both front and back of house. So things like, for example, breakfast buffets in hotels, for example, I can't see how that will work with social distancing. Operators might have a different solution to it, but the technology within our units, you can time optimize the full kitchen, the full breakfast menu to have everything ready: the bacon, the sausages, the eggs, the fried bread, all at the same time onto a plate, delivered into the restaurant area. So I think those challenges can be met by using technology in the right way, and that will continue to be developed over the coming years.